PJ Proby and his version of Maria, which is a smash hit for him. He's on the line now. Good afternoon, PJ Proby.
Good afternoon.
Nice to have you on the show. So you're going back out on the road for your final tour, PJ.
That's what I read.
And why is that? Have you just had enough, or are the legs given out, or what is it? Why are you calling it a day?
I'm not calling it anything. I said that's what I read.
Ah, so this might not be your final tour.
That's what I read.
Okay, this is going to be a good interview.
I only know what I read.
Okay. Now, so where do you live these days?
I live in right outside of Pershore in Penvin. It's near Blackpool, near Birmingham.
All right. Okay. So, because you came over to the UK, what, 1964?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you must have liked us a lot to still be here in 2018.
Oh yeah. Nothing wrong with England whatsoever.
Did you base yourself in England from 64 onwards, or did you go back and live in the States a couple of times throughout the years?
Well, I was thrown out in 66. They thought they'd gotten rid of me, and I came back in 68.
Oh, I see. And it's been a great career, hasn't it? I mean, down the years. I mean, I know you appeared on, Beatles TV shows. You put records in the charts. You've got so many great stories because I've interviewed you a few times before. Is the business still as good today as it was back in the heyday of the 60s? Well,
let's put it this way: not to the people who were from the 60s. I don't know what this generation thinks. I don't particularly like the music of this generation, but I think we had the best.
The best of times. And the other thing, of course, PJ, is rock and roll and pop music was new in the 50s and 60s. The book hadn't been written on it, hadn't been written by then. It was all new and exciting, wasn't it?
That's right. It was. It was especially new to Britain. We'd been doing it in the States since about '49.
Yeah, and rock and roll. So, do you think? Well, maybe Bill Haley, Rock Around the Clock, 1955. Probably, rock and roll did actually start before that, didn't it?
Oh yes, I mean, especially where I'm from in the southern states, it was called race records, race music, and they were colored records, and that music was around since I was born. It's just they had their own radio stations. You couldn't hear it on the average radio.
Now, when you go out on the road these days, are there still journalists trying to interview? I'm purposely not going to mention you splitting your pants, because it's even in my notes today, and I thought you must be sick to the back teeth of that story. No,
what I'm sick of is the truth. It's never came out, and then never coming out, because Tom Jones' son he'll sue anybody that puts the truth out.
All right, well, we better not go. I don't want him suing me. We better not get in.
So follow that.
So when's your 80th birthday? That's coming up soon, isn't it?
Yeah, November the 6th.
Wow. So you're going to be out on the road in November. So you'll be celebrating your birthday. I'm looking here. October the 19th, the Weymouth Pavilion for the Unmissable 60s Gold Tour. And then on November the 25th, Southampton Mayflower Theatre. So you're going to be on the road on your birthday.
Oh, yeah. I'll be right on the stage.
Now, when I last saw you face to face, it was at the King's Theatre in Southsea, and you were living in a like a Winnebago thing there. Are you still doing that?
That's what I tour in. I don't live in it.
Oh, I thought you lived in it. I thought you were, wherever I lay my hat, that's my home.
No. That's what I travel in, from theater to theater.
Ah, and you're still doing that?
Oh, yeah. I'll be in it this time.
Well, look, we can't wait to see it. October the 19th, Weymouth Pavilion. November the 25th, Southampton at the Mayflower Theatre. PJ Proby, have a wonderful birthday. Have a great tour, and thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
That's